Well, we're continuing right here in the kitchen, having a good time with Mr. Dalen. And I thought he would come hungry today. I know Dalen. He's used to that early wake up, you know what I'm saying? And when he came to the studio, I thought, what better way to make him smile than by making a hearty lamb and chakalaka stew. This dish is not only good for your soul, it warms it up, but it also stretches your budget to feed the whole family.
Yep.
And now that you're a husband, I'm hoping you're in the kitchen more often. I don't know.
I am.
Okay.
And I am her sous chef.
Oh, well, you're going to be my sous chef today.
Thank you,
Dalen.
Call me Chakalaka Notice.
Chakalaka Notice.
Wow.
That's hilarious. Okay, well, my onions are going. You want to caramelize these, right? You've already browned the meat, so half the work is pretty much done. But we are making lamb, and lamb takes a while to cook through, right? Yes.
100%. Don't forget to clockwise and anti-clockwise.
Oh, yes, that way.
It's very important. And up and down.
Tell me about your family and stews. Did you grow up eating stews?
I grew up eating stews. Yes, I did. My mom was the chef. My dad was the sous chef.
Okay.
And by sous chef, I mean he made the suggestions.
Which she probably didn't take. She didn't listen to him, did she?
But she did. A lamb stew is lekker.
Yeah, it's so delicious.
A lamb stew is lekker. It's underrated, but you have to make sure that the lamb is nice and tender.
Absolutely.
And get those veggies in, I think, especially for winter.
Yes.
This is that good, healthy meal that doesn't feel too healthy.
Absolutely. It feels wholesome. It tastes like more. You keep wanting to eat it, and I love that we've added in some celery as well as some carrots. Raul would say we're adding the rainbow in, and anytime you see color, you know that it's a good thing. So we've got carrots, we've got celery, we've got onions, and we're going to continue with some garlic.
Oh, garlic's the best.
Because what is a meal without it, right? It forms the foundation.
You don't realize how magical garlic is until you're single, because you're like, now I can eat as much as I want to without the stress of having to see a person. Worry about my breath. This is amazing.
I'm sure much to your wife's peril, but it's all right. Here we go. We'll forgive you. Okay.
Thank you.
I think maybe you take over with the next part. So we're going to put the meat in, so I'll pass that on to you.
Am I head chef?
Now, just for this part, you can handle the meat.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to chuck it all in, or must I do it gently?
It's up to you.
Yes, there we go. Okay, so what you do with the meat, it's very important. You got to drop it in at a 90-degree angle.
That's the secret.
If food comes in on an acute angle at 45 degrees, it doesn't hit the pan at the right temperature.
I see. How about an obtuse angle?
An obtuse that you got. Whoa! Where? What are we gonna do? That's important. I'm gonna put it all in now.
Yes. Put all of it in.
This is good.
The more meat, the better.
This
we absolutely
delicious.
love that. And this delicious meal that proves you don't need to break the bank to enjoy a hearty and satisfying dish. As we've seen, the lamb is going. It's smelling delicious in here. And these deals are non-perishable food items, which is a great note, especially if you're wanting to save some money. It's also food that's nutritious, affordable, and stretches the rand.
Here we go.
And in this economy,
gotta stretch the rand. It's important.
Come on.
You know what I love about stews is when all the ingredients start coming together, you can smell it.
Ooh.
Like even if you're not a good cook, you're like, I feel like a good cook. That drizzle that you did there, the chakalaka foreplay is so important because now the stew knows chakalaka's here.
Yes.
Like you didn't just
No.
Okay, so how do you want to do this?
Introducing it slowly is what we did. Okay.
Here we go.
So we've got some chakalaka going in because it is a chakalaka and, of course, a lamb stew. And this chakalaka from Koo, it's 410 grams that you can get any 3 for 60 rand at Game, which is very exciting. We also have Mrs. Ball chutney to add some sweetness, 470 grams, any 2 for 65 rand. That's crazy, unheard of. Tastic basmati rice that we're going to be serving this with, 1 kilogram. Of course, you get 2 for 130 rand. Now, these deals are, of course, valid until 31 July in-store and online. Can I add this in?
Here we go.
Let's go, chakalaka.
You to me are everything, the sweetest thing that I could sing.
I think that's also what makes a good meal. You got to jazz in the kitchen.
We got to be here. You got to be here. Even if you can't dance, you just got to,
Raul, that one was for you. Okay, no, it's fine.
This is lekker.
We're going in with some tomatoes.
Ooh, nice. Here we go.
And then also some beef stock. So this, of course,
this is important.
Yeah. It's going to cook in here because we're cooking the lamb stew for, let me put all of that in.
Yeah. And you know what's
for about 2 hours.
When enemies make food together, they get rid of their beef. Look at you. Kind of a dad joke for you, Carissa.
I love that. You're not even a dad yet.
I know.
But we're here for it. I'm great at dad jokes too.
It's the best.
I learned from my dad. He's got the greatest dry humor. Okay, we're going to add some Mrs. Ball chutney as well. This is the original flavor. Shall I try? Oorspronkelijke recipe.
Yes.
Yes.
Representing the new generation of Afrikaans.
It's a new flavor that we're at. Oh, you too?
Yeah, oorspronkelijk. That's a beautiful Afrikaans word. Because ons means us and sprong is what the chutney is doing in it.
It's oorspronging.
It's oorspronging. And when you unsprong chakalaka, you don't even know
You're
it.
going to unsprong
This is
the
important.
rosemary too?
Yes.
Okay.
Now imagine your name was Rosemary. Auntie Rosemary, putting in rosemary into the chakalaka.
I need to focus and concentrate on putting the leaves in here. Come on. Rosemary is going to bring out the flavor of the red meat azel, which is delicious.
Nice.
But if you've missed any steps, remember you can catch that at expressoshow.com for all this delicious goodness. Doesn't it smell so good, Dylan?
It's good.
Please don't lie. It
You
really
know
does
how
smell
lekker
amazing.
this is. This is when you lick the plate clean.
Yeah.
Do you remember that in your mom's food also like you lick the plate?
I used to do that with they call it bechamel now, but we called it white sauce growing up.
Yes.
We used to make it in the pot and then it'd be
Yes.
like, can I have the pot so I could just lick it up?
It's the
so
best
good.
part.
Well, that is looking so good right now. Shall we taste it?
100%.
Okay, let's get into it.
Do you want to do the honors as head chef?
I want to serve you. I just need you to have one little clue, one little taste.
Here we go. Fantastic. Are we going to mix it in with rice? And this is how great your cooking is. You dish up before the food, man.
I do.
That's how quiet you are.
I'm way ahead of the curve.
I don't think people know
I just
how...
need one word, Dylan, one word.
One word,
Come
okay.
on.
There we go. It's a nice mixture of rice and everything.
Yes, get it in there. Delicious.
Onspronkelijk.
Onspronkelijk. And if you too would like to try our delicious recipe today using these non-perishables, you're in luck because Game has got you covered with Koo Chakalaka 410 grams for any three for just 60 rand. And if you're interested in some chutney, your Mrs. Balls for 470 grams. You've never heard of this before. Any two for 65 rand. And then you've got some fantastic basmati rice, 1 kilogram. This, of course, is what you serve with your stew. It's any two for 130 rand. Now, these deals are valid until the 31st of July at Game, in-store and online. Now, to get your hands on this mouth-watering recipe, do remember to visit us at expressoshow.com for all those details. And remember, store opening hours are Monday to Friday from 9 till 6, and on Saturday from 9 till 5, and on Sunday, and of course, public holidays, which we experience on Monday from 9 until 4 o'clock. Get it at Game. What are you waiting for?